Alright folks, Chef London back with another video. Before we jump into the video, folks, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Alright folks, real quick, I wanted to film a video just about abs, the best way to build your abdominal region. So a lot of people think working your abs is all about crunches, doing sit-ups. I see a lot of people in the gym using that ab machine or the ab roller. And I'm not saying these exercises aren't good, they are good. And your abdomen is a pretty large region of your body, and there's different components to your abs. You got your center abs, you got your obliques, you got your internal obliques, external obliques, and you have to hit your abs at different angles to build a nice midsection. One of the best exercises for abs that people disregard are planks. All right, so in order to build muscle, you need volume and time under tension. That's one of the foundations of building muscle, meaning that the more time your muscles spend under tension, whether it be through frequency or how you lift, like the slower you lift it, the more muscle you'll build, the more hypertrophy gains you'll have, right? So there's no better exercise. When you do a plank, there's tension on your abs the entire time. When you do a sit-up, at the top of your sit-up, there's no pressure, you're actually resting. And at the bottom of your sit-up, you're actually resting. Same thing with a crunch. Same concept with the crunch in most ab exercises. There's a couple, you have a rest period in between where there isn't time under tension. But when you're in a plank, that whole time, your whole abdominal region is under tension. It's you're squeezing your abs. The two biggest mistakes I see people make when it comes to planks: one, they plank in the wrong position. Their butt is either in the air or their butt dips too low. And that's bad for your back, but you're also not getting the most amount of tension on your abdominal region. The second thing I see people do that's incorrect is you don't squeeze your muscles. Like when you're in a plank, you should be squeezing your stomach and your glutes as tight as you can, right? To the point where you're shaking. So every time I'm in a plank position, I'm always shaking because I'm squeezing my abs super tight, and you should barely be able to get through the duration. All right, so for beginners, you want to do a plank for about 20 seconds. And I like to incorporate planks within all my workouts, whether it be a high plank, even a mountain climber. If I'm doing a mountain climber or a wide mountain climber, that's a version of a plank. In fact, it's even more intense because I'm adding a component to it. But yeah, anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, advanced people, you want to go 30 seconds and up. All right, so I do my planks anywhere between 30 seconds and 1 minute, but I like to shuffle them in with ab sculpting exercises. So real quick, I'm gonna show you guys the proper technique for a plank. I like putting my hands like this. It just feels more difficult for me, but you could also do it like this. I'd say if you're a beginner, you want to keep your arms in this position here. You advance, you can go here. All right, so let me show you the beginner version here. And it's all the same principles. You come up, feet together. Make sure your body's in one straight line. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs, and I'm already shaking. All right, squeeze them really tight. Avoid this. Already, I can't squeeze as tight in this position. And then avoid this. I can't squeeze here and my back hurts, right? So what I like to do, I like to just move around, and then when I find the most tension, you know you're in the right position because you feel that tension, and you just hold it. All right, folks? Hopefully that was helpful. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe, hit that like button for me, please.